With it up. It's 12 by 18. It's shut off. Can you believe that? So we're going to open up the windows now. Ball. Okay. All right, so we'll do a walk around now. We got things pretty well situated. So Chris has got the attic and the floor saver. We're going to throw those in, but we'll film that. I'm going to do a walk around first. So what's different already from the 12 by 18, you got a side window here. Obviously that would have to be shut if it's raining. It also does have a back door, which is really very nice. So you have a front and a rear door. Your Arctic Oven 12 doesn't have that. And then we also have another window on this side.
Because you gain all of this ground here storage.
So then here's the floor saver that comes out. We'll take our shoes off going inside just to save the floor. It's got breather tubes. These are critical for the stove. Have one on each side, low, and there should be one high on the inside, I think, on the back end.
Yeah, two.
There's two of them. So yeah, this is sizably larger than the 12 AO12. And then I like the zipper they've added for the stove. That was Velcro before. These hooks here are for the attic, and then they'll hook over into the corners here. So yeah, this ought to give us a few extra feet of space, huh?
Not looking gift horse in the mouth, but this is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you, TJ and Tony.
You're welcome.
So minus the stove, it's 2:09. What time did we say we started?
About a quarter till you asked me what time it was.
So, never doing it before. We're obviously going to number the parts, the poles, and things like that, so we have a general idea. But I think we got it figured out now.
25 minutes.
So yeah, you figure 25 minutes, and you'd be out of the weather. Now, some of the things to talk about: the floor saver, that is 100% waterproof. It's heavy. It is waterproof. I keep saying that. It keeps water in, it keeps water out. So you want to try to keep that as dry as possible. 2 years ago when we set the 12 Arctic Oven 12 up, it was pouring, and it had rained, I think, the day before the entire time. Yeah. We did not cover it. I think what we decided to do is wrap a tarp around the tent, this body here. What we can attest to is this material does whisk away the water in a miracle fashion. The day later, it was dry. I mean, the floor, it sucked all the water out. Now, we did have a stove in here, so that obviously helped too. But these tents are notorious for being able to pull the moisture out of the tent so you can dry off. So especially for hunting or wintertime, if you're snow machining, if you have your stove, it heats it up probably in 30 minutes. I mean, we were complaining after 30 minutes, it's hot, you got to turn it down. So anyway, there it is. It's 12 by 18. What's slightly different is if you're short like I am, you want to have some tall friends and or a stool with you. And my guess is 2 guys could do it, but I think it would probably be a struggle.
Yeah.
3 would make it a little bit better. 4 would be optimal. So there you go. There's the Arctic Oven 12 by 18 with vestibule being put up. Now we're going to step out and we'll put the floor in just to make sure that that fits. This is the floor cover or the floor saver. Go ahead and get in there. Obviously doing this on a less windier day would be nicer, but you got to take what Mother Nature gives you. So.
I think we do. may have been with the other tarp, but I remember being we had to like really push it in the corner. It does not seem that way. That corner still needs clipped, but other than that.
Okay, one thing that didn't come with the tent, and we'll just, I'm sure the guys will take care of it, is we're supposed to get tubes of seam sealer for the seams. When you buy a new tent, they highly recommend, unless it's in the pocket of the tent somewhere, I don't see that they gave us the seam sealer, so we'll need to get that. So we'll have the pleasure of putting this up again.
Oh, you're lacking.
You don't have a S-hook in there?
No, this one's got the S6. That one does not.
Yeah, so one of these doesn't have the proper S-hooks, so we'll have to get them. So we'll be going back. Not a big deal.
So this one does not have it. The other one did. The one that we rented. But was they strung the strings. Remember? Yeah.
That's right.
Stuff. 550. Good idea.
So here, let me bring in what we're talking about here. So inside the tent, there's loops that go all the way around. Get out of the way here. These loops, you basically can run 550 cord all the way around, and this is your built-in clothesline in addition to the attic. Not a big deal. The one attic didn't come with the hook, so we'll get that taken care of. But that's what the attic looks like. You can put your gloves, you can put boots, you can put surprisingly a lot of stuff up there. And obviously that's the hottest part of the tent. We won't test it out, but I'm pretty sure you can make this tent a sauna if you wanted to, because this material is supposed to be fire retardant. It's not fireproof, but there you go. That's the inside. And then once you tie this out, these sides and stuff like that, it really pulls it out and creates a lot more square footage, at least in the space. And there you go. So about 30 minutes for the Arctic 12'X18, you should be able to have this up. And with the stove, that goes up really easy as well. It all assembles within itself. I'll do a separate video just unboxing that here in a few minutes. All right, so with that, we're going to sign off.